time here on EA Sports. Tonight, we'll get a prime-time preseason matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And away we go on Sunday Night Primetime. Isaac Gorindo to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
We go, boys.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
So first down from the 41. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Offense to the line for second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. He has this down to the 34. It's a 29-yard gain. And that gives the 49ers the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, it's out. McCaffrey lost it. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Peeled in by George Kittle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Kittle makes the catch. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Get set, get set.
Robinson hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
3, 70, Timberwolves. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Starting this drive with a design run. That's the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Shotgun given out to Bigsby. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Get it. 70 line. Ready.
He'll look to throw. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
18, Cowboy 80.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Outside. 18.
From the gun is Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And to the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Ringo to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Hits his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brown, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Get set, get set. 18.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
49ers.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame. Going right side, Robinson with it. This is tough running, nice weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Get set, get set. 18.
Purdy throwing here. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. It's on the turf, falls out, he lost it. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
They've got first down here from the 36.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked up by Frank Warner. And the 49ers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set, get set. 18.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something, but he brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Another snap from the 8 here in second and goal.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Here's McCaffrey again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Third and goal, Purdy. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He's got Jones for the completion. Down to the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Get set, get set. Yellow. 18, what's up? Here we go. Yellow. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Now Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three.
Yeah, steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Looking to throw. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. We've set it down from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. Dumped off to his running back. He's off again. Works the sideline inside the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's a throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Headed out right. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Bass's kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Well, that didn't take too long. One series in, he's given them the second half lead.
Bass now to kick this away. Lindo to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier. As he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
Get set, get set.
Purdy to throw it. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down. From the gun is Purdy. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To the air again, Purdy. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He'll throw it. Kittle makes the catch. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27. Working inside the red zone. Brought in right side. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
You've got a man in motion. Play action now. Purdy. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And tackled just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard.
A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Back to throw it. He's got it to his running back. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 17.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even if this QB knew from the very get-go somebody be waiting for him, there's no chance he was going to salvage that play. I'd be surprised if he even got a second to look upfield before he was greeted with the big old open arms for an easy sack.
Back to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
18 Cardinals, 19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. '49ers to the line. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. We've reached the end of the third on Sunday Night Primetime. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get set, cut.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Purdy looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Off the play fake. Purdy. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On second down, Robinson. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Get set, get set. Up.
Here's Robinson. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, McCaffrey. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Tate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm better, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He rolls to his right. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
70s. Here we go. Shot. 70s. Timber.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. 49ers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get set.
Purdy on the play action. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
Pass to 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the move, past the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Broncos. Go.
Dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down. Still sticking with the passing game. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
We're in the last half minute of play. Now second and 10.
Buffalo 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing it again here. On the move, headed right. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Gronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
There was something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. After the QB draw, this ball's going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And for what it's worth, Gronk, they have cruised through this preseason undefeated. So all things pointing up for them as they get ready for Week 1. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Pittsburgh.